Welcome to Your Visionary Podcast. This podcast is specifically for you and your vision. Get ready to grow. Let's go.
Life is in the detour, So every detour we experience, that's an opportunity to learn something.
You sell yourself. Doesn't matter if you're selling ice in Alaska or if you're selling sugarcane in Haiti. They're gonna buy from you.
And all of this knowledge is in captivity when it should be out in the world. He couldn't believe that I had 25 years, but the way I carried myself, you'd have thought I had 25 days left.
We try to be something so great, and we forget that we're just being humans. We're human beings, And it's like we're enough right here.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Visionary CJ here. Thank you for coming to check out this episode. And before we get into it, I want to let you guys know that my book, Positive Affirmation Guide, is available for Amazon. On Amazon, if you go to visionarycjbook.com, that's visionarycjbook.com, you'll be able to order it there. And also, please check out this podcast on YouTube. If you didn't know, we video record all of our interviews. And so if you go to YouTube, type in Your Visionary Podcast, you'll be able to subscribe to our page and watch all of our videos. Have a great interview coming up for you. Hope y'all enjoy it. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Your Visionary Podcast. Today we have my good friend, Tacir, the best dancer I know. She's performed with people like Missy Elliott, Haley Steinfeld, Normani, Migos, and Beyoncé and Jay Z. My superstar friend, Tacir. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. And so first, I just want to thank you for coming here and spending your time with me.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yes, of course. And so just give the people kind of insight on who you are and what you do.
Well, I'm a dancer, professional dancer. I've been dancing since I was 4. I'm originally from Fairfield, California. I've been dancing since I was 4. I moved to Texas. I trained there. Then I came here. When I came here, that's really when my dance career really started or jumped off. So.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So when did you really figure out that dancing was your passion, that it's what you wanted to do professionally?
I would say probably 8th grade year, because I used to play basketball, volleyball. I used to dance too, and other sports too, but I had to finally pick one because I couldn't do everything in school. Mm-hmm. So the one I had the most love for and passion for was dance. So I just chose, and I used to see kids on YouTube and on TV, and I was just I want to do that. How can I do that? But I was my mom, how can I do that? How can I be on TV? And then they actually moved to Atlanta for me, for my career. So I go to performing arts school, and yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So they came so you can pursue your dance career.
Mm-hmm.
And so once you moved here, you say you went to a performing arts school?
Yeah.
What was that? Where
DSA.
was that? Okay.
Talk
to me about that. I never heard of it.
Okay. It's DeKalb School of the Arts. It's 8th grade. Well, they have a middle school too, but it's 8th grade to 12th. I only stayed 8th grade year because I hated it. Yeah. I was over it.
Yeah.
I hated it, but I found a studios in the city outside of the school, so I could train and network and stuff. I didn't want to stay at that school.
Okay.
But it's a nice school. I'm not gonna diss the school, but it was such a small environment. It's just felt like 50 people. I kept seeing the same 50 people. Just too small. But
that makes sense. And so when did it really take off for you? Dance. So say what was your first big break with dance, and you realized, okay, this is something I could really do.
I would say through high school I kind of struggled because I wasn't working that much because I was too tall, too short. I was whatever. But finally, 12th grade year, I actually booked my first movie with Akamon. He's a big choreographer. He was in Aaliyah's video. Uh-huh. And for some reason he liked me, and he wanted to see me grow and succeed or whatever. So he actually direct booked me for my first tour.
With who?
Haley Steinfeld. That's my first big tour. She wasn't she was an opener, but it was still my first big tour around the States. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's really when I got the confidence I can do this, I can book, I can grow, continue to network and stuff. He kind of gave me the confidence to keep going because I was actually going to college, and so that kind of made me be all right, I'm gonna choose dance. I'm gonna just go for it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Interesting. So how was that I guess that conversation, like when maybe with your parents or with one of your elders, when you had to choose whether you're gonna go to college or you're gonna go and pursue your dance career, or what was that time like in your life?
It was, my parents have always been really supportive. Like, they wanted me to do what I wanted to do. Like, and they were just leaving it up to me. So, they're saying, you know, you could go to college, you could go to Georgia State and, like, be in the city, be near the studio, work it out. Or I chose UGA so I could, like, because I wanted to go to a big school. I wanted a real college experience. So I was going to UGA. Wasn't too far from Atlanta, like an hour or 2 hours or something.
Something like that.
So I was going to do that, but they left it up to me, and I chose to go to college and just figure it out. But if I wanted to wait a year, they were fine. They were really supportive. Like, that was probably the best thing, because I would have been more stressed out.
Yeah, I feel you. And so when you did decide to go on tour, what was that feeling like? Were you nervous, scared?
I was excited. I don't think I was nervous.
Yeah.
I don't know why I wasn't nervous, but I was, like, really excited. I couldn't believe it. Like, I couldn't believe I didn't have to audition. I couldn't believe you direct booked me. Like, I just, that really just, I don't know. If I wouldn't have gotten that tour, I probably wouldn't have been where I am today. Like, I wouldn't have really, I probably might have drifted off from dance in a way.
Really?
If I would have went to UGA.
Yeah, so after that, what was your next big tour or gig? Yeah.
After that, everything is such a blur. Everything went by so fast.
Yeah.
After Haley, Missy. I did Missy job.
I bet that was
after,
crazy.
that's why I couldn't believe it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
wasn't booking that much. I did a movie, then a tour. Like, I wasn't booking anything. Like, zilch.
Yeah.
So after I did the movie, the tour, I got like before Haley's tour was over, I got a call from my agent saying Missy wants to book me for a music video, and then I did I'm Better, like right after the tour. Like, I went straight from the tour to rehearsal like the next day, and we rehearsed from like 9 p.m. to 6 in the morning every day. So
that's crazy.
It was amazing though, but
yeah, no, that's awesome. And how old were you at this time?
Oh wow, I'm sorry, it's such a blur. I had to think. I think I was 17.
See, yeah, that's crazy. Just being 17 and being in a music video with Missy Elliott. That's pretty dope. What did that teach you about work ethic and just about work ethic?
Work ethic. Just to continue to push myself. Like, even if I feel trash one day, just because she really taught me to just really push past my limits. Like, after her job, I feel like I could do anything. Because we had to work from 9 o'clock to 6 in the morning every day. And she's sitting in the room, so you can't slack. So you sometimes you can mark her, but you have to be like full out, like out of breath. Like, you don't want to slack. You don't want to look bad in front of her because she can replace you. You know, it's a lot of hungry dancers. So just taught me to just always stay hungry. Like, never get comfortable.
Yeah.
And
so out of all the dancers, why do you think you stand out?
I don't know. Like, I wish somebody would tell me. Like, I would love to know, because the stuff I get, I'm just like, what? Like, why? Like, why me? Like, you see, I dress like so chill. Like, I don't know. I wish I knew.
That's funny. So I want to do like a kind of an exercise with you. So I'm like a huge believer in positive affirmations. Okay. And so I just want to hear like some things you believe about yourself. Like
God.
That's some pressure? Some
yeah.
things you believe about yourself.
I believe I'm different. This is, you just really put me on the spot.
You believe you're different. What else?
Yes, I believe I'm different. I believe I'm humble. Okay. I believe.
I agree.
That I love dance.
Yeah, I mean that's simple. Simple is better.
Simple is better.
Yeah, and I was actually having a conversation with my friend yesterday, and we were talking about competition, because it's like being an entrepreneur and having a service. It's always people who do the same thing as you, and so we were trying to figure out like how can we just get past competition, and especially being young, because some people see it as a disadvantage, going against people who have been doing something for many more years than you have. Yeah, but I see like youth as an advantage, being able to just bring an innovative style to something, and just being different. I agree. And so that's why I want to just ask you that to see what you feel about yourself, because I do feel like when it comes to being competitive, being different and being simple and humble, it'll give you that advantage For sure. And so so let's talk about another super big gig that you did. You know, I'm trying to wait. I'm trying to wait. I don't want to get straight into the big one, but yeah, tell me about another one that you've done.
I would say Miss. Can I talk about Missy?
Sure.
Well, yeah, Missy was pretty big. I think because she's like a legend. Like she's the first. I think she's the first female rapper, in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, that's just one thing she's done. But to work with her after Haley and the movie, it was just crazy. Like I didn't understand how I could be with like someone that's a legend, like just like Michael, like Janet, like I put her up there, like and then Beyonce, like I just put Missy up there, like.
And so you actually like with her?
Yeah, like
What'd you learn from being around her?
She taught me a lot. She brought me out of my comfort zone. Like, I'm really shy, so she really like would push me to like be just more not more active, but just more outgoing, like and more comfortable. Cause I would dance and I would still like I'd be looking down, like I won't make faces. My face would be straight, like and she just like tell me like you need to make face, like you need to do this, you need to do that. And she talks to us, like she'll ask like how are you doing, like what do you need, like she's very like for someone so big, for her to be so personal, it's just amazing. Dope.
She was a good leader.
Yes, good leader. She is for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so how did you embrace stepping out of your comfort zone? Because I think that's something that's tough for for everybody, especially at a young age. It's like breaking out of that box, getting away from what you're used to. And it's like you can only grow from it, whether something good or bad comes from it. It's all growth, So how did you embrace that?
I kind of would go home and just be like, dang, like I like that sucked, because it makes me feel weird. Like I don't want her to call me out, but I know she's just trying to help me grow. So I just had to accept, like just grow, just learn, just grow, because they make you better. And like being uncomfortable is really how you grow.
Yeah, for sure. So what advice would you give to someone who's facing that battle right now? They're in a position where they're used to being comfortable, but they feel they have that tension built up like in their mind, where they know they have to kind of get out of their comfort zone. What advice would you give them?
I would just say being uncomfortable is okay. Like if you're comfortable, then are you challenging yourself? Are you growing? Like so in the end, it's gonna help you grow. So just get through it. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be awkward. Like so you just have to get through it, because at the end it's gonna be a positive outcome. So.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's dope. And so, let's talk about the most recent thing you did, gig you did. Tell us about that. Tell us about who it is. Tell us about when you got the call. Okay. And then like the emotions that ran through your body when you got it. Okay. All of that.
So it was Beyoncé and Jay Z's On the Run tour. To get the gig, it was actually processed. Like I had to audition for Coachella. And then we did Coachella. That was the whole thing. It was amazing. And then I feel like that was kind of the audition for the tour, but nobody knew that. Yeah. Like we saw she posted that she was going on tour, and everyone was like freaking out. Like it's like what's happening? Because we're in rehearsals with her, and like
oh wow, yeah,
the dance environment is crazy. But yeah, so. And then after I did Coachella, I was like, that was amazing. Like, I danced with Beyonce, woo woo. Like,
yeah.
I don't know that that'll ever happen again. I didn't think it was going to happen. So that was fine with me, because I got to dance, like, I got to work with her. I got to experience. Like, it's okay if I don't work with her again, because I didn't think it was possible. Like, I didn't think I'd ever dance with Beyonce. Yeah. And then one day, the tour manager, he called me. He said he wants to do an interview for Coachella. It was not. It was to tell me I booked the tour. So I answered the phone, like, thinking I have to answer some questions. And he told me I got booked for the tour, and I was crying with him on the phone.
Oh, wow.
he screen recorded and everything.
That's awesome.
I was just driving home, like, I parked, because he said he needed it, like, ASAP. So I just parked at the gas station and just called him. But, yeah, and then I just couldn't believe it, because I, like, in the rehearsals, like, I would be dressing so like comfortable, like sweats, t-shirts, and people be like whole fits, makeup. Like I had like my do-rag on, like a bandana. Like I just looked like I wasn't pressed. Like I don't know. I was just being comfortable. I guess just being myself. But
you think that's what
I just
stood
don't
out?
stand. But I don't stand out. Like I'm very like just not like I don't really do much to stand out.
Right, it's crazy. I think sometimes that's how people do stand out when they're just being themselves and they're not doing too much. You know, they're not trying hard. But even some
people that weren't doing too much, they still stand out. Like if you just, some people have an aura about them that just makes them like stand out, I guess. But I don't know. You could be right. Like I don't know. I didn't think about that because maybe, but that's why I just don't understand. I was just like, what, like me. And the girls are so, like, girly, and they're just very not me. So I was just like, what? Like, I don't... I just took it. I just... You know, God gave it to me. I'll just take it and just try my best. And
so what was, like, those first couple of days like? Was it, like, surreal? Or
it was definitely. And to be with the choreographers, the dancers that's been with her for a while, it's just... And being the young one, like you were talking about, like, you know, they have more experience than you. But I had to look at myself like, you know, it's okay. Like, I'm here for a reason. Like, I had to really, like, talk to myself. Like, it's okay. Like, you're here for a reason. I had to work hard because there's people that's been with her for a while. So I had to kind of not catch up, but...
Like, show you were worthy in a
way. Yeah. I felt like I had to. Because I like I told you, I didn't understand why I was there. So I just really feel like I had something to prove in a way. But it was tough. The beginning was a little tough for me, but I made it through. So
of course. And so from that tour, what is the most memorable experience or most memorable moment from that tour?
There was a lot of different moments, but I would say my favorite was probably the last show. We actually pranked Beyoncé Jay Z. For I don't know if I can say the song, but in Paris, we like usually the boys just go on the runway and they dance, and then we all of us girls ran on the stage. We wanted to do like a good like prank that wouldn't ruin the show, you know, because we didn't want to get in trouble. So we just ran on the stage and we came out to like we're not supposed to. So and then when like we didn't know if she was gonna be happy or like but she like came and she was like running through us and dancing with us. Wow, nice. And it just felt good. Like it felt, I don't know. Yeah, that was just really. That was like one of my favorite moments.
That's dope. What was the last show?
That way. Seattle.
Okay. Cool. And so, talk about like all the places you went with them, because you did the world tour, so you did U.S. and you did Europe, and so just name some of the places that
I went to.
Yeah.
Paris. It was so many different places. Berlin, Milan. I think we went to. Madrid. I think no, not Madrid. What is it? Rome. What is the place with the what's it called?
It was like the Colosseum.
Yeah.
That's Rome.
Okay, so there's so many places. Berlin. Yeah. Berlin was really like a lot of places were cool. It was cool to see like the culture.
Yeah. So did you get to experience the places too?
Yeah, we got because we had like about 2 off days between every show mostly.
Oh wow. Okay.
So we actually got to. We'd be tired, but we actually like got to go out and see stuff. Travel stuff. And then Barcelona was like one of my favorites. That was my first time I got to jet ski. And I got a tattoo.
In Barcelona? Oh wow. That's lit.
It was really lit.
Yeah. What was your favorite place though out of all the places?
My favorite place was not in Europe, but it was Johannesburg. That was like the last place we just went to for the Globe Incidences Fest. That was like, I love South Africa.
Why was that your favorite?
It just, I don't know. The experience was better. I don't know. Because it's the motherland. Like, it's somewhere like you, I don't know. It just felt good to be there. It was a whole different culture. Like, it was amazing. People were amazing.
Yeah. So, like, what did that teach you experiencing all those different cultures? Like, did that teach you anything?
I don't really know. I don't think I have an answer for that. I don't know. It just taught me that people are different everywhere. Like in Europe, people are so close to you, like everyone. And for some reason, I feel like they're so like angry. I don't know why. They just all seem like they have an attitude, and if you laugh, they look at you like, why are you having so much fun?
Right.
I don't know, it's weird. In Africa, everyone's just dancing everywhere.
Exactly.
I love it.
Yeah, nah, that was kind of like my experience too with traveling. Because I know with Europe, I was just like, okay, I felt people were a lot more prejudiced. Like, they were just looking at you and they already feel like they were just judging you.
Yeah, it's like, dang, I just
but I mean, I just embraced it. I was like, oh wow, this is different. You know. Yeah. And then in Africa, everybody was happy. Dancing,
just a bunch
in
of
good
dancing.
spirits.
Yeah, some people did have attitude just looking at us like, you Americans. Like, one guy even came up to me, like, showed me a whole note of saying, you Americans think you're rich and and whatever. We didn't do anything. Like, we literally sat down, ate, and
that's funny.
I don't know. People are just funny, like, everywhere.
Yeah. Could you see yourself moving somewhere out the country?
Maybe like if I retire. But
where would you go?
That's a good question. Where would I go? I think I really like Barcelona. Yeah, I really like Barcelona. I don't know why. I really liked it.
Yeah, that's what's up. Mm-hmm. And so, so during like this time, like traveling and all of that, how did you stay communicated with your friends? How do you keep those relationships?
That was hard
with your friends.
That was hard because it's like almost 12-hour difference. Like when I'm going to sleep, they're waking up. Yeah. So, I would just try to catch them when I could, but really, it was really hard because it's such a difference, like in time. Yeah. But
so how did you like stay grounded? Because I know for me, my friends like keep me grounded whenever I just feel off.
That's
I gotta
hit
my friends up.
Like,
how did you manage though without that?
Really, I like throughout the tour, I kind of like found myself. I kind of like found just being on my own, like just I wasn't on my own literally, but I just kind of felt like because when I'm away from like my real people, like my real friends, like you said, they keep you grounded. It just felt different. Like I had to like kind of figure it out. Like, okay, Tacir, like you need to get it together. But it was difficult. I would say I struggled a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. Like,
what'd you learn about yourself?
I feel like I kind of learned what I like to do, like how I want, like how I want to. I like to choose the energy I want around me. Like I don't have to go somewhere if I don't want to be around that energy. Like I don't have to go just to be around people. Like if it's gonna be useless to me, then I just don't need to be around it. You get me?
Yeah, no, for real. Definitely. I
don't know. I think I just after that I kind of started to choose what energy I wanted around me, and that kind of made me better in a way. Like, that's so real. Cause kind of on the like on some previous episodes we talked about how you should choose, like pick and choose your friends, you know, because you are a product of your environment. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think people understand like they can choose who they want to be around. Yeah. They don't have to like be around people that make them feel you know different or just feel off. Yeah. You know, and
off,
it's just
period. I don't want to be off. Like I figured out like if I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. Like I just need to do what makes you happy. Like that's kind of what I figured out. So like you don't want to be off, so get rid of it. Like,
right. No, that's dope. And so like what do you do to let me see I can put this. What do you do to really like free your mind? Like, do you like meditate, read, write? What is your way of kind of just winding down and letting your mind flow?
I would say sleep. I love sleep. I do. Like if I'm stressed, I'll be like, all right, let me just go to sleep. Just sleep it off. I sleep. I listen to music. Dance is my way of releasing. Like if I feel off, if I go take a class, I don't know if I'm releasing something, endorphin or like whatever the word is. But
that's funny. I mean,
dance really helps.
Yeah.
Sleep. That's what real. Stress? Just go to sleep. Just stop thinking about it. Stop stressing.
Hey,
you can't stress in your sleep.
Facts. That's some good advice. When you feel stressed, go to sleep. Hey, that's the first.
It is.
Hey, no, that's a gym, low key. I never, because you can't be stressing your sleep.
Nope, you can't. You sleep, you're knocked out. You're knocked out.
Yeah, that is funny. That's what's up. And so, throughout your dance journey, have you did you have any mentors or did you have anybody to just guide you and kind of give you some direction?
I out there, the girls they looked out for me because I feel like they know how it is. You said on tour, right?
No, I said in life.
Oh, in life. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
In life.
do you have any mentors?
Yeah, I have like I call him like my dance father. Like his name is Sean Bankhead. He like really looks out for me. He's always teaching me something different. I have a lot of like my dance family. They're like family. Like they all look out for me. I'm like, cause I'm like the youngest always. Like they're all like 25 and up or 30. Like so I'm like everyone's little sister. So they all look out for me. They're always teaching me a bunch of wisdom. Missy teaches me wisdom. My dad, like I go to him for everything. That's that's my dog. My mom too, but my mom don't. She like me. She don't talk that like she's not that talkative. But my dad, he's like my biggest. Like that's really who I go to for everything. I don't really have like a separate just mentor. Like I feel like people get those from like going to camp or like meeting people my dad used to say, but I never like really found anyone like at a church or anything.
But it seems like you have some people who definitely teach you stuff and lead you in the right direction, which I think is super, super important.
For sure.
Yeah, I try to stress that in every episode, to just find a mentor, find somebody who just has a lot of wisdom, who's just doing something that you want to do or just been through a lot and are willing to teach you. Yeah, for sure. And so where do you see yourself 5 years from now? How old are you now?
20.
So where do you see yourself at 25?
25. Man, that's a good question because my life takes a bunch of turns. Say one thing is the other. I would say I think I'm definitely still gonna be dancing, but with who and where, I don't know. But I feel like by 25 I've already invested in other things like other than dance. That's kind of what I'm starting now. So hopefully I've like mastered it by 25. And
investing as in money or investing as in like skill?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, both.
Cool.
Like I want to do clothes. I'm starting now.
Nice.
And I want to invest in like real estate and just while I'm young, I just want to. I want to have it by 25. Like,
right now, for sure.
Not when I'm 30 or 40. Like I want to be straight.
You get it now. Yeah. What's like the end goal for you? Do you think?
To be comfortable.
To be comfortable.
Yeah. Just literally in my house. Like I'm not stressing over bills. I'm not stressing over nothing.
Yeah.
Going on trips.
Yeah.
I want to be comfortable
and free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just happy.
I feel that. That's what's up. And so, last question. If you could give advice, usually I ask if you can give advice to your 21-year-old self, but you're not even 21. So I'm going to ask you if you can give advice to your 17-year-old self. What would that be and why?
I would say, like, everything will be okay. Like, just let God handle it. Just keep going. Because I feel like at that time I was kind of, like, that's like before I started working a lot. And I was kind of giving up or wasn't motivated like that anymore. I was kind of focused on the wrong things in a way. So I would just tell her to just don't give up. Just let God have it because He has control. Like, you just have to keep striving for what you want. Just go towards your goal and it just all path this way.
Yeah. No, I believe that 100%. So awesome. So I thank you for coming here to me today, and I have a gift for you.
Oh, yay, gift.
And so this is called a Free Woman Journal. It's from the Free Woman Project. It's my girlfriend's brand. Oh, cool. And it's basically just a guided journal for cultivating self-care.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Here you go. No problem. And if any of the listeners want to check it out, you can go to the Instagram at Free Woman Project.
Okay.
Check it out. And so Tacir, and once again, thank you for coming. I had fun.
You. I was so stressed.
It's all good. Thank you. There it is, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. See you all next time. And before we go, I forgot one question. So all of my listeners ask me, how do I meet my guests? And so I just want to share how I met you. And so I met you through my business partner, Afia. I guess y'all are like best friends. And so we met through her, and then we just started hanging out. You came to a lot of my parties. And then, we just became friends. Like our vibes clicked, all of that. And then I also remember, I think it was last year, the time when I was traveling, and we would hang out, and you say, "Oh my God, I wanna go there. I wanna go there."
I was like, I wanna go. Like, I was really like, I wanna go. And in my head, I was just like, if I say it will happen. But I didn't really believe it like that.
Yeah, and I feel like we were talking about that. I was like, you can, like you will.
Yeah, you
did.
It
I was like, you can, you will, and it manifested, and it happened, and so
that's crazy. I did think about that when I went and I was in front of it. I was like, wow, like I really am here.
Yeah, and I was super happy just to see that, because it just showed me that like speaking things in life is so real.
It's really, oh my God, it's the weirdest thing, but it's so real. Like you have to believe it.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, and so there it is. The episode with Tacir. I'm excited, for your future and what's to come. Like you've done so much, and you're only 20. I can only imagine what'll happen by 25.
You too.
So, yeah,
keep it going.
No doubt. All
Happy
right, guys, there it is. Peace. And so this part of the episode is called the Visionary Minute, where I share a few key points that I learned, took away from the episode. And one was just that by being yourself, you might be able to stand out. And also just work hard in any situation, any opportunity you get, whether you feel like you deserve it or you don't. Just try your best, and the best will come from it. Because I feel like a lot of people are not as confident as they should be, not as confident of their abilities as they should be. So if you just make sure you give 110% no matter what the situation is, you'll always do better than if you don't. All right. And so there that is. And before I let you guys go, just want to remind you again that my book is on Amazon. And you can go to my website, visionarycjbook.com, to purchase it. And if you want to check out the self-care book that I gave to Tacir, you can go to freewomanproject.org, or you can just search it, Free Woman Project, on Amazon, and the book will come up. So either one of those books, they're both great reads. They're both positive. They both can help you, find happiness in your struggle, whatever you're struggling with. And there it is, guys. See you on the next episode. Peace.